Okay, real quick, we're going to cover some Shaolin basics. It's good Scottish weather today, and in fact, you should practice in all kinds of weather, inclement and otherwise, all forms of lighting, light, dark. Practice in the dark completely, where it's safe, of course, where you're not going to trip and kill yourself. Where you can't see, imagine enemies around you and practice. Practice on gravel, wherever your footing is weak. Practice that way. This is wet grass, so it's a little harder for me to keep footing. It's good practice. Practice in the rain in your face, whatever. You should practice on stairs, up and down. Try doing your Shaolin forms on stairs. See how that changes things in your balance. Almost any kind of thing. Bruce Lee said that he would sit at a table and imagine if he was in a restaurant and all of a sudden he got attacked. Probably never happened, right? But that's not the thing. It's a mental exercise. What can I do from this position? You know? So just think on that. It's just fun. Keeps your brain active and makes you think of ways to use your forms that you might never have thought before. Okay, so this is going to be some quick Shaolin basics. We've covered all this before. It's just for a reminder. Making a fist. Hold your hand out. Close your fingers to your first, to the top of your palm here, tightly. Roll it in, okay? Tight, and then your thumb comes in and locks it all together right across the first two knuckles. And when you punch, you're basically punching with the first two knuckles like snake eyes, okay? But of course it could be all of this, all right? Not these parts generally, because you'll chop yourself up, all right? That's your basic punch. Should feel tight. When you're practicing, try to make that good tight fist. Otherwise, even in class one time, Master Gary said to me my hand was open. He's like, what was that? And I just wasn't making a fist. So try to remember, make good fists before you start. And make them tense, okay? Alternately, we have the dead hand. If you think about it, your hand is basically just a sack of bones and water in there, okay? So if you just relax it and make it go limp, you can swing it around, slap, slap, okay? Slaps pretty hard, as you know, so that's the dead hand. And of course, there's other different ways you'll learn as you get further in your Shaolin training. There's the Phoenix Eye fist, which has this knuckle sticking out and it's locked in by the thumb, like that. You poke with that knuckle, that's in crane. And then they have another one, which is like this with the middle finger sticking out. I can't do these real good. Then they have the leopard paw, which is like this, and you punch straight like this. Okay, tiger. When you're doing tiger forms, make sure you get real tense hands like this, okay? You don't want just like weak hands, blah. All right, make them tense. You're the tiger. Tighten your forearms, okay? But not too tense. All right, so that's that. Let's just do front snap kicks. Remember, this is your stance, basically, okay? You want to be about even weighted, maybe a little more on the front, but not too much. Feet flat on the ground. There's a line running straight between your feet. Your feet are pointed off that line at about 45 degrees, okay? Just about. You turn to the side mostly, not completely to the side, because then you can't bring your right leg up. So just step off the line just a little bit so you can bring your knee up, all right? So this is mostly your sparring stance. You're not fully square like a boxer might be. That kind of leaves you more open to attacks, especially around your groin and your solar plexus. So you want to make your target smaller. You can see how now I'm more protected. My side's more protected with my elbow here, okay? You want to keep your elbows in and down, not way up like this or anything. Tuck your chin down a little bit and look over the top of your knuckles. Now you can see that there's not much targets to be attacked on me right now, okay? I can block low or high or whatever from this stance, okay? Keep your knees bent too, crouch a little bit. Don't lean forward too much, that puts too much weight and then you won't be able to like front kick, all right? So just try to keep your weight kind of even and you can slide forward and back. Sort of looks like this, okay? Slide forward, back, back. All right, turning. You remember in turning, when you're standing like this, right side forward, to turn, basically the left hand will come up under the elbow and block out across in front. And that naturally brings this arm across. So turn. Always just think of the hand coming under the elbow and coming across, okay? Hand comes under the elbow and goes out, all right? Turn. Back is the same way. Back hand goes under the elbow, left arm pulls through, and you just step back. Make sure your stance is good. Walk forward, like that. Walk forward, okay? That's how your hands are gonna be, like this. Okay, when you step back, it's the same way. Back, back, forward, turn, back, turn, step forward, okay? Simple, just practice it. Walk down the hall to the bathroom, stepping and turning, okay? Just like that. Front snap kick. Knee up, straight forward your enemy, curl your toes back, hit with the ball of the foot. Knee straight to where you're trying to hit, curl your toes back, snap it out and bring it back in. Simple, front snap kick. Wherever the knee points, basically where it's going to hit. If I want to hit the head, I point the knee high. Ready? High. Boom. Okay? Just like that. You can keep the kicks low for practice right now though. Just bring your knee up about where the leg's perpendicular and snap it. Okay? Most people's knees, pay attention, look around you. Most people's knees, no matter how tall they are about the same height. Very interesting, huh? Adults, I guess. But look at them and you'll see. It's the femur that changes people's heights. Pretty much the tibia and fibula, the shin bone and all that, on most people is near the same. Kind of strange, huh? All right, roundhouse kick. Get in your sparring stance. This time I'm doing a front so you can see it a little better. Roundhouse comes up straight, just like the front snap, to start with. But then you're gonna pivot on your back foot and spin it around, okay? The hips kind of turn over. So again, coming straight at you, it looks about the same, but then I pivot on the back foot, which is easy on the wet ground. So bring the knee up, pivot and kick, and then come down, carefully, okay? Right side forward, roundhouse, okay? Combine them now, okay? Front snap, roundhouse. Front snap, roundhouse. Ready? Attack. 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 There you go. Front snap and the roundhouse, combine them. Now we're going to do the side thrust kick. Sparring stance, cross back behind, point the heel towards your enemy, keep your eyes and your body turned that way. Turn your left heel, point at him, lift the knee, thrust it back. Set it down, slide and turn, okay? Right side forward, same way. I'm going to step out a little, hopefully you can see better. Okay? Cross step behind, turn, lift the foot, lift the knee, step it back, bring it back quickly, set it down, and slide it out and turn. And you'll get used to where to place your feet exactly so that when you turn, you're in a near perfect sparring stance ready to go again. So that's some Shaolin Basics. We'll do another one later.